Hey guys, it's siu-yee. Welcome back to Frugality in Finance. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more related content. So I just wanted to inform you guys that I did a thing. I finally opened up a Roth IRA for myself. It's been a few years of wanting to open one, and I did have my reasons for not opening one yet, but I finally caved and I just decided to create my account. So I wanted to go through some of the steps that I took to do that and kind of my plans for contributing to it, perhaps. Again, this is kind of just a financial update video rather than an informational one. I really just like sharing my financial journey with you guys, and I like being transparent about kind of the decisions that I take and why I make them. So basically, I have always known I wanted to open up a Roth IRA at some point. The main reason why I haven't opened one yet is because I felt like if I opened one, I would be way too tempted to contribute to it, and I was not wrong. Yeah, I really just wanted to focus on paying off my student loans. If you're new to my channel, I started off with over 6 figures of debt when I graduated. I am now down to $25,000 of debt, and I've made a few little sacrifices in terms of investing. You know, I stopped contributing to my employer 401k even if I had a match. I didn't open a Roth IRA until now, and you know, I found savings elsewhere just so I could focus on my student loan payoff goal. But at this point, I am a few months away from debt freedom, fingers crossed, and after that happens, I should be in a position to fully max out my Roth IRA relatively quickly. In September, I did start contributing up to my employer match into my Roth 401k again, after pausing for I think over a year it was. That didn't really make a huge difference in my student loan contributions. It didn't really demotivate me. I kind of stuck to the plan of just contributing up to the match, and the rest goes towards student loans or, you know, whatever else I need to spend on. I think that because I've been relatively disciplined in that aspect, I think I can control myself if I opened a Roth IRA and, you know, not contribute much to it until I'm actually debt free. 2 days ago, I asked you guys about where your IRAs reside, what brokers you personally use, and a lot of you guys answered, so I really appreciate you for contributing. The poll that I made included Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and Interactive Brokers. I know. I was between that one or M1 Finance because I actually have heard more about M1 Finance than Interactive Brokers. But the reason why I added that one in is because I was looking at NerdWallet, obviously, you know, like the first step in like financial lists. And that one was really up high on the list along with E-Trade, and I hadn't really heard of those or like heard reviews of them. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion of them. None of you have your IRAs in that account. So I'm guessing it's probably a relatively new one. You know, I'm not saying that they're bad. It's just, you know, when I'm on Amazon, I don't care if it's a 5-star review. I just want to see how many people reviewed it. So I did not end up going with that one. And some of you guys did comment on M1 Finance. I know some of you have IRA accounts in that, and others have just like a regular taxable brokerage, which is cool. Honestly, I've seen some of M1 Finance's interfaces. It looks pretty cool, pretty modern, but I knew that I wanted to kind of stick to the major brokers that have been around for a while. So really, I was between Vanguard, Charles Schwab, and Fidelity. Since I've heard reviews about Vanguard being kind of this older type of brokerage, their user interface is not very pretty, not very modern, and I like things that are easy to use, that I can just pull up my mobile app and like, you know, do things on, but I still wanted it to be reliable, have a good reputation. So I ended up crossing Vanguard off my list, and then I was between Charles Schwab and Fidelity. I actually had my mom open an IRA with Charles Schwab, and I really do like their interface, and they do have a mobile app that's pretty decent, easy to use. But I also wanted to buy some of like the zero expense ratio funds from Fidelity, which is really what sold me on it. That's kind of why I didn't end up going with Schwab, because you can't buy like FZ Rocks or Finilk, I don't even know. But you can still buy Schwab index funds on Fidelity. So I ended up going with Fidelity so that I can get some of those zero expense ratio index funds. And I'm really excited. And so I ended up going on their website. I saw that they had a promotional code that they would give you $100 if you deposit $50 into the account, which is not bad at all. And this wasn't limited to IRAs. I think that you could open like 2 starter accounts with them and they would still give you that offer if you put in $50. I went through the whole process of filling out my personal information. You know, they asked for your employer information, which I'm guessing is because you can't quite contribute to a Roth IRA if you don't have earned income. As I mentioned in my IRAs video, if you guys want to go take a look at that. So after I finished that whole process, it was honestly surprisingly quick. I was a little bit confused because I thought that they would ask me for like my driver's license to confirm my identity or something like that, but no, it was really simple, very easy. You know, within minutes I had my account open, and that was yesterday. This morning I woke up, downloaded the mobile app, and saw that I had my $50 in my account already, even though I signed up for this like Friday night. So I didn't really even check my account because I thought that the funds would take a few days to settle. I wouldn't be able to trade anything, but I had $50 in the account. So this morning I went ahead and placed orders for FZROX and Finlix, FNILX. Let me show you guys what it looks like. They should really work on changing that background with the white text. You can see a bunch of stuff on here. My accounts. I did end up sending the $50 to my 2022 Roth IRA. Unfortunately, I should have done 2021, honestly, because for some reason I thought that I couldn't contribute to the 2021 IRA if I already filed my taxes, and I already filed my taxes literally like 2 days ago because I like getting that done ASAP. But now I'm like, I should have made it 2021. Unfortunately, that is not what I did. So I think maybe if I get my tax refund, I will either send that to debt or send that to my 2021 Roth IRA. I'm not sure, but again, this is what I mean by being tempted to contribute to it once I have an account now, because this is what happens. You get tempted. And also, the money that I get in my tax return will technically be my income for 2021. So it would be completely fine if I did that. It actually makes a lot of sense. We'll see though, but I really like this app. I can look at a bunch of data here. I don't have any content available because I just made this, but I can look at all of these stocks, these index funds. You know, you see Cricket. My mom loves Cricket. Tesla, NEO, Apple, FZROX, whatever. But yeah, it was really easy to actually submit the orders. So once I start being more active on, you know, this account, I'll probably show you guys what I do to contribute to my Roth IRA. Thank you guys again for watching and for commenting on my post. And let me know what your plans are for your Roth IRAs this year, if you're planning to max them out, or if you're just contributing what you can right now until you're able to contribute a bit more later.